Welcome to the 7th video in this series. The purpose of these brief instructional videos is to demonstrate how a provider can conveniently submit an application for licensure using the online licensing system. This video will cover the final section of the application submission process and explain the importance of the document mailer. Let's take a look at the last few steps. You have reached the end of the data entry portion of the application. At the top of the page, we have what could be considered a checklist for all of our data entry. Any incomplete sections and subsections are identified with our red incomplete icon. You'll also notice we have a Submit Application button at the bottom of the screen. It will remain disabled until the application is complete. To provide the missing data, you can either navigate to the section via the left-hand menu, or you can simply select the particular subsection to the right. You'll be taken to the specific page of the application where you can provide the missing information. Once we've done that, we'll return to the Finalize Application page. Notice all of our sections now show in green as complete, and our Submit Application button is now enabled. We are almost done with the application process. Notice this section here that mentions a document mailer. This is because in the previous section, Supporting Documents, we mentioned that we would be mailing particular documents to the agency. Any document types that you indicate you will be mailing to the agency will appear in this list. What the agency needs from the applicant is to select this link, which opens the document mailer. The document mailer will open in a new tab in your browser. Please print this document and mark which documents are being mailed to the agency at this time. It is very important that you include this mailer with any documents being mailed to the agency, as it assists mail staff in associating received documents with the correct application for licensure. Since we now have a complete application and have printed our document mailer, we can now submit our application data and supporting documents to the agency by selecting the Submit Application button. It is important to remember that your application is not considered received by the agency, nor will the review of an application begin until the application fee has been received by the agency. Please note that it takes 24 hours for payments to post from Bank of America. Let's make our payment now. I'll select Submit Application and move to the final section of the application process. Please continue with the final video entitled Renewal Application, Payment Summary and Closing. This last video will explain the summary of required fees and the options you have for making those payments. It also covers the important attestation statement. When this video has ended, please click the X in the top right corner of the window to close this section, and then double-click on the next video in the series directory.